Hey everybody, it's your girl D here. And listen, if your ideas live everywhere, your results live nowhere, and I'm here to fix that. So as you can see on the screen, I have this new Digital Empire Builders Notion template. I'm gonna guide you through it, but just a quick definition. And for those of you who are not familiar with Notion and don't know what Notion is, it is an all-in-one workspace. It houses your notes, your documents, tasks, to-do lists, databases. Everything plays nice together in one location. So you can think of it as like a flexible home base where you can capture all your ideas, keep your projects and your products organized without the tech headache, without even being a techie, and actually move things forward in your business. So just basically one place to keep your business brain clear. Now, before anyone asks me, yes, you can use this entire dashboard on Notion. It's free plan. So you don't need a paid plan, no credit card, no trial. All you got to do is just duplicate it and use it. And I'm going to show you how to duplicate this template into your own Notion at the end of this video. So before I dive into explaining the dashboard and how it works, I kind of want you to understand why I created it. Now, us as creators, I know that we lose track of our ideas, drafts, assets, everything, because we are working across different apps and platforms. That's why I created the Builder's Notion template, so you can capture your thoughts, your ideas, keep them organized. Also, if you're using my custom AI tools, you can keep the outputs from those tools right in one place, so that way you can keep everything that really matters to you in your business front and center. So when your next steps is obvious, your business grows, and that's, period. Okay. Now, if you're not familiar with the builders community, because of course I am doing this video, it will be on YouTube as well as inside the builders community. But the main goal of the builders community is to keep it simple. Okay. One hub for you to build your customer relations, one platform, one problem, and one product solution. When you stop overbuilding and start focusing, you build momentum you can actually feel and see. So this dashboard was the product of that thought process. So that was the focus when I created it. Now, what's in this template? Okay, so let's dive in. So as you can see, here's the owl. Anytime you see an owl, there's going to be an explanation here. So this template was built specifically for the Digital Empire Builders community, so that you can access all the things you need to manage for your business and create your products in one place. So if you are looking to go further along in your journey with live support, ongoing mentorship and guidance, launch kits and things like that, you may want to learn more about the Academy, because it gives you those things. And if you need instructions on how to use this template, make sure you watch the video, which is the video you're watching now, which will be located in Builders as well as on YouTube. Now, the navigation right here, you have your quick projects, your quick ideas. Sometimes we might have a thought just come at the top of our head. We don't want to go through clicking through a lot of stuff and then lose our idea or our train of thought. So these are quick buttons. The quick project goes to the projects, and the quick ideas go to the ideas. But I put them here on the front. If at any time you have any questions, after you need to get into the community real fast, you can click here and it will open up in Builders. You can come in, you can ask your question about anything that's stumping you inside of the template. Now let's go down a little bit. You have your word for the year. I already put 2026. You can change it to 2025. You can come in here and edit this, type in it. It's like a Word doc, okay? You come up with your word for the year. Mine's is consistency. You can put your definition of the word here, so that way this is something that you want to work on for the year, something that you're striving for. Under there are your brand message or your elevator pitch. You can type it in here, or you can copy and paste it if you already have it. If not, no worries. I have custom AI tools that will deliver all of this information for you. You can put your brand one-liner, your brand promise, your brand tagline, all in one place. Is at the front of the board, so in case you need it, you have easy access to copy and paste it anywhere you need to, as well as you should be saying these things every day, because if you're out in public, you want to be able to run this off like nobody's business. So you want to make sure you repeat this until you know these things by heart. So if somebody asks you, what do you do in your business, you can shoot the information concise. Now we have the quick links right here. But before I dive into the quick links, let's go over here really quick. This is your brand mission. You put your mission, your vision, and what you want to be known for right here. This will always keep everything front and center for you. You have your brand hex colors. These are your color codes for your brand in case you need them right away. You have them, copy and paste them, and then you can put the name of your primary platform. My primary platform is YouTube. Your primary platform could be Facebook, Instagram, whatever you choose to use, okay, as your primary platform. My primary hub for me to build relationships with my peeps is, of course, the school community, which is Builders, and that's where this template is going to be located for free. So let's dive further into this template, shall we? When you're inside of Builders, there is a custom AI tool that will create for you a detailed avatar sheet. And I mean, it is very detailed with research behind it. So based off your business, based off of the products and services that you want to do, it will build out a customer avatar for you. So once you get that information, you will copy and paste it below. And as the instructions say right here with the owl, copy and paste your detailed avatar sheet, make any changes that you want to make. It again is like a Word doc. You can delete, erase, and type in what you want. And then you can download this avatar sheet as a PDF by clicking the three dots in the upper right corner, clicking export, and then export it as a PDF. If you need further instructions, be sure that you've watched this video first before asking any questions in the community. So let me just show you real quick. You go up to the right hand corner, click the three dots, go down to export, and then you would change this to PDF because it might say markdown like that. You're going to change it to PDF. Current view, it says include context. It says no files or images. You can change this to include whatever you want. Everything works, and then just press export, and then you will export this page as a PDF. I highly recommend that you do, after you put your avatar in here, to save it and download it, whether you do it from here or Google Doc as a PDF, because in the custom AI tools, you are able to upload documents, PDF documents. So it saves you from having to copy and paste all of this stuff into the AI tool when you can just upload the PDF and it'll get the information from there instead of you having to copy and paste the whole thing. So it saves you time. And then the next, and let me go back into there because you can go back to dashboard here, or you can click it up in the breadcrumb. So you can use the button that take you back to the dashboard. The complete brand sheet. Now this is what you will fill out first. You know, the one-liner, what you want to be known for, your tagline, your elevator pitch, your any signature frameworks that you're sharing and want to teach others, and then your content pillars, the things you want to talk about, your offer stack. Now some of this stuff may not be fully fleshed out. Okay, and that's fine. Maybe your starter stack, you got a freebie, and then your freebie leads them to the community, and inside the community that's where they get the freebie, right? They get the freebie inside the community, and then you can work on, maybe the offer, it's a low ticket, but maybe you don't know exactly what it is yet. You're going to make it based off of what the community wants, and that's fine. But if you already know that, then you can say my low ticket, and then your low ticket is going into something a little higher, your $97 product. Okay, so it might be okay that you don't have a complete offer stack made out yet. That's totally fine. Not everybody does, but that's just the place where you will put it. Now again, that custom AI tool has helped you with this, right? Now as you can see, some of these things are the same as on the front. So if we go back to the front, and you will want to download this as a PDF as well. Okay, so we'll go back to the front. You can see the elevator and the elevator pitch, the one-liner, what you want to be known for. All of those things are on the front. You would just copy those from the brand sheet. You're just completing your brand voice, okay? Your brand voice is like, how do you want to come across? Real, down to earth, like me. I'm more direct, straight shooter, down to earth, approachable, high energy type of person. So that's like my brand voice. You may come up with some adjectives that represents your brand. Okay, maybe you're more calm and focused, or a little shy, and things like that. How you want your brand to come across, and that's what you put here. And that's why I say download this, because as a PDF, because the custom AI tools can use this information to help you create your assets based on your business and based on your business's frameworks, your content, your brand voice, and everything like that. So it's all about you. Now, here's the heart and soul of this, okay? The projects and products. Now, I say projects and products because I like to do things in a fun way, all right? So these are products basically, but every time you work on creating a product, it's basically a project. You're managing a project. So we're talking about project management here. Just to create a single product, we need to manage the project. So they're one and the same. The project is the doings, the order in which something needs to be done, the assets and the tools that may be needed. The outcome of the project is the product that you're going to be selling or giving away to your audience. And this is where everything takes place. Now, this is where you can put your kits. Okay, so there are launch kits that I create to help speed track your production within Builders, or let's say the Academy. Now, they come free in the Academy, but builders can buy them one off, and they can just buy whatever one they need, right? Whatever kit they need based on what they're trying to do in their business. Let's do this for an example. The quick button is right here. So if you need to quickly make a project, you'll click it here. And of course, your back to dashboard button is here. So let's look at this sample one I created. It'll pop up like this if it was new, but this will be blank. Okay, you'll need to put your project name. And as you can see, Project Tiger. Now, you might want to talk in code sometimes. So if you want to work on Project Tiger, it just makes it fun. Project Tiger, the real product name of this project is the Leads Engine Launch Kit Playbook, which is the first playbook that I am launching. And I'm going to give a demo of it and everything inside the Builders community. If you are a member of the Academy, Academy members get the kit free as being a member of the Academy. If you're not a member of the Academy and just want to buy the kit itself is $147. Then the date I plan to release the kit. So the kit is planned to be released on the 31st. Well, that's what I put there, but sooner than that, just for example purposes. Now, is there a freebie that I'm giving away to link to this kit? Okay, well, Builders is the thing, for me. It might be something different for you, or this could be a freebie by itself, because maybe you don't have any product yet on the back end to line it up with. Maybe you're just giving this away. Okay, so if there's no freebie, then you can just leave it blank. You can take this out. Okay, let me just cut it out real quick. It don't have to be nothing there. And then the type of project that we're working on is a free project, and this of course would be 0. But in our case, this is a paid project, and the freebie is this Builders dashboard. I'm giving this away for free. They'll be able to get this, anybody, by joining the Builders community. Now, they don't have to purchase kits. You might have products and stuff already and services already. That's fine. Plug your own things in here. Okay, that's good. Now here go to I'll read these instructions, and it basically explained everything I just said. Project title is a short code name for your project. Product name is the real name of the product you're selling. Release date is the date you plan to or have already released the project on. Link any freebies. So if you've already had a project and you already got some freebies that is out there that's leading people to buy this thing, then you want to put links to it. It might be in your Google Drive. It might be, on your Dropbox or wherever you have it housed. Put the link to it. So that way it's easy access. So when you're inside the project, you're like, hey, these are the freebies I'm giving away, and you can get to them quickly without having to go search them for them. Okay. And then if you're using the AI tools, you enter your project outline below. This is the area that gives you all the details about a specific project that you're working on, what the promise is of that product, like the title of who it's for, like, etc. So I'm like the title, who it's for. Let me put a comma there. All right. So all of your details. Now understand your product's promise can be different, and it should be different from your brand's promise. Your brand promise is the overall promise of your brand, of your company. Like, say, for example, I'm getting more into the AI and automation side of things to help digital product creators who want to educate people. So basically, my brand promise is to give you the one hub, the one product, the one thing to be able to simplify and create your digital products using less tech, AI, and automation. That's the brand. But this particular product itself, which is the lead engine launch kit playbook, the promise for this is like to put together a lead generation system that would keep your leads flowing into your business. So it could be like your lead engine to produce 10 leads every 7 days, for, in 7 days or whatever. So the brand, the product promise is different from the overall brand, but it should be in alignment. So you're going to copy and paste that here. And if you're using the AI tool, you have to be able to copy and paste it and then make any adjustments. Now the freebie, enter the link to the freebie. Of course, you got the link up here, but you can actually put it down here if it's more or bigger, or if you want to actually embed it right in here. You can actually embed stuff right in here, guys, literally. So it's kind of like if you do the backslash, you can see where it says embeds. Google, it could connect to your Google Drive. Guys, it's so much you could do in Notion. Okay, so always do, if you wanted to see your options, you can just do a backslash and then you go through all the options of what can be right there. It gives them to you all right here. You can link to your Dropbox, all kind of stuff, Word, Google Docs, and I'm telling you, all of it. It gives you the whole list just by doing the backslash. So you can play with it. Again, this is your template to do what you want. But if you're using the custom AI tools, we have custom AI tools that would do your freebie for you too. So you can copy and paste your freebie ideas and things like that here before you actually create it. All right. So if you have any freebie ideas to go with this project, you can go ahead and put them here. And then you have the assets. Now, you might need tools for this, like what's required for this project. I'm gonna need Canva. I'm gonna need ThriveCart. I'm gonna need, ThriveCart connects to Stripe. I'm gonna need some, a delivery system, ConvertKit. I'm gonna need them to get the link in ConvertKit. I'm gonna need my Google Drive for them to download the thing. So this is where you map out all your assets and tools and things. And if you're giving away Canva templates, you will say, hey, I need to make a Canva template link. It is going to map out the whole project for you. This is how you manage your project. So you make sure you got all the tools you need to do the project, to create the product. So that's what I mean by project management. Some of my toolkits or launch playbooks, they do have the KPIs and metrics that you need to track. So sometimes sometimes I would include that Google Sheet. You can copy and paste the link here to the Google Sheet that's tracking the matrix for this particular product. So you can track the conversions, how many downloads, how many views, how many sales, how many converted, things like that. Whatever the kit is in reference to, there's KPIs. There's also averages I put in those as well, where you can kind of keep track. And if you're already familiar with Notion, you can put your own database in here as well and track it right inside the project itself to make sure you're in alignment. If you're in a part of the member of the academy and things like that, then we can go over those things during live implementation so we can see where you at, what can be improved and things like that. But just for the builders, you do get this free, and you can keep track of your own things right here. Okay. Now, if you want the new project, it comes up like this. You just title it and fill it out. And of course, it's going to put the outline here for you. Okay, and it will pop up right here by itself, and it will put all the information right there for you. So I'm going to delete this. Kind of wanted you to see how that worked, and we're going to go back. Now the ideas work pretty much the same way. This is a new idea. This takes you back to dashboard, and here's a sample idea right here. Just put in new freebie for builders, or whatever the thought is. This is the freebie idea. I thought of creating a Notion dashboard for the builders community, and then click off, and then it will be here for you. The instructions are here. This is sample data. So if you wanted to click a new and just put builders test, all right, and then new Notion board. And then you will see it shows up right here. So now in the future, you want to track your thoughts. and any ideas you have, because as creators, we have a lot of ideas. So I don't want you to lose those ideas. So the goal is to remain focused, but that don't mean you don't jot down ideas for the future that might come into play later on. You just jot them down and stay on the project that you're on. And then when you're done with that project, then you can come back to your builder's ideas and pick another idea to work on for another project. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete this and go back to the dashboard. Now below is a little something extra. Okay, we really focus on this in the academy, and my academy members do probably have something like this already built out for themselves. Okay, so they already have something like this, a little bit more robust. But what this is for your courses. So if you know that you're an education creator and you want to build out a micro education business, and don't get it twisted, whenever you're sharing something, how to do something, how to do clip art, how to do, workbooks, how to make this, how to find your purpose, how to create AI prompts, let me tell you something, it's all micro education. You're educating someone on how to do something. That is still an education business, and a lot of creators are moving into the educational space because education is a big industry and people need to know things. And it's a great industry, and it's a great way to learn how to do things from people who are actually doing them instead of going into debt, going into these universities and things like that. So this is how you can map it out, your week 1 lessons. And if I open this, the module, the tools you would need for it, the script for it, for your presentations. And then what you are doing here is you would copy and paste your script, and then you can fold it. And that's why I put it in here, so it can hide your script. So in case you're ever showing your screen or anything like that, you can hide your information. All right. I do have custom AI tools to help you through this process as well. But again, those are in the academy in upper tiers for that. All right. So, but you do get access to it. And of course, you can make a new lesson just by clicking this new lesson button, and it's going to ask where you want it. So if you click a new lesson, what week is it going to fall in? If it falls in week 2, it's going to fall under week 2. And then what hot step is it? You will learn about steps in the trainings that I do for the academy. And so the hot step is this, okay, 2. And then it's under week 2. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to delete this, move to trash. So I took it out of there so you have the main thing. Now, since I've covered all of this for you guys, let me share with you how to duplicate it. Okay, so how you can get this board for free in your own Notion. When you join the builders community, under the Start Here section, there will be a link to this resource in the classroom. So what you would do is you will click the link inside of the classroom. It will pull up something that looks like this. Now, as you can see, none of the buttons work except for the builders community. You can go there. You can't change and type into anything. You can open it, but it's not letting you edit or type, right? That's because you didn't duplicate it yet. So you duplicate it by going up to the 2 papers at the top where it says duplicate. You click that. If you do not have a Notion, it's going to make you sign into Notion. If you do have a Notion, or if you have more than one, it's going to ask, where do you want to put this? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into Her Empire Digital, okay? But if you only got one Notion, you're just going to log in or create an account or whatever, and it'll be in that one place. Me, I have several of them. So I'm going to add this to my workspace for D. Willis, and I'm going to add it. And then it's going to be a little notification at the bottom that says template is being added. We will let you know when it's ready to use in your workspace. So it is thinking, it's doing its thing. Okay, the template has been added to your workspace. See the template. Now you have access to the buttons, and you see how I pressed the new project on the outside. Let me put outside, and let me put outside down here. And then I'm going to click off. And then I'm going to put new idea, outside idea, test. See, we did it from the main page. Now, if I go click inside the projects, it should be there, right? So I'm going to delete that. We're going to go back to dashboard. If I go in the ideas, it should be there. and we did it all from the main page. That way you don't have to click in here and then click again. You can just do it right from the main page as your thoughts come to you. This is the Digital Empire Builders Notion dashboard. I definitely hope that you find this helpful and join us in the Builders community. It is free, and I'll go ahead and put a link below. That way you can get access to this template and all the micro mini lessons and tips and things like that to help you grow your digital product empire. See you soon. Bye.